Last 8 months, the city of Louisville has been negotiating with the federal government on how to improve LMPD's bad policing practices. WDRB's Katrina Nickel updates us tonight on the process. Katrina?
Well, tonight, Mayor Greenberg shared his team is in D.C. this week meeting with the Department of Justice, and they're continuing to negotiate the terms of the mandated oversight with the Department of Justice.
We continue to work in close partnership with the United States Department of Justice.
In front of a group of Louisvillians focused on community issues and reform, Mayor Greenberg says his team isn't done negotiating the city's terms of a consent decree with the DOJ.
This week, members of my team are in Washington, D.C. for a week of face-to-face meetings with members of the DOJ.
The negotiation process started in February, 11 months after the DOJ found LMPD engaged in practices that violated federal law for years, including discrimination, using excessive force, and executing bad search warrants. The legal binding document sets tangible requirements for change and includes metrics to measure improvement.
I'm as eager as anyone else in this room, anyone else in the city, to complete this process.
Greenberg said this agreement would be finalized by early fall, but didn't specify at an end date Monday night. The public has been kept in the dark as the negotiations have been kept confidential. And as Election Day approaches, the future of consent decrees is in question. Under previous President Trump's administration, Attorney General Jeff Sessions halted consent decrees. The Biden White House relaunched the police reform tool, and LMPD was one of the first DOJ cases, sparked by the police killing of Breonna Taylor.
We continue to meet regularly and negotiate an acceptable and doable agreement that will provide our city with the resources and police department that it needs.
At LMPD's last bi-weekly press conference, we asked, is this prolonged negotiation strategic? Is the department waiting out the election, knowing if Trump wins, the level of oversight could be greatly reduced or even go away?
And the answer is no.
And regardless of the consent decree and its terms, Greenberg pointed out that the city is already working to improve LMPD, and that includes appointing Paul Humphrey as its new chief, as we know, a Louisville native whose police career has been spent with LMPD.
Yeah, and a consent decree, a long process. We'll follow it. Thanks, Katrina.